Hey folks, welcome back to Renegade Plays Games. Please ignore my outfit. I was doing yard work. I'm not wearing my usual Heroscape shirt. So we'll see how that goes. We might roll 30% attack, 10% defense. I'm not wearing one of my lucky shirts, but yeah, I ran this morning and then I was doing yard work and then I had a meeting and just didn't have time to hop in the shower. Well, and there's more yard work to do, so I didn't want to shower before this game. But we got a nice one. We are playing kevindola in round 2 of OHS season 62 pool draft. Not Delta pool draft. Maybe. Maybe. Might be Delta pool draft, but it is a pool draft regardless. These are our armies. I've got 4 bees. So 1 squad of bees, Mellifera, Sujoa, 2 red wormlings, and 2 Mind Flayer masterminds. He has a lot more figures. He has Halucia, a wyvern, Kozol, 3 squads of spiders, three bees total, and 1 red wormling. Technically, he drafted 2 full squads of bees, and then he had to sit 5 figures. So I feel like the draft actually went pretty well. I know it looks like he has a lot more numbers, but I think our 2 Mind Flayers are going to be just devastating into the spiders. I know he has a lot more activations, but 3v2 Psychic Blast steals an OM, 17 or higher, enslaves one of his heroes to hit another hero. Sujoa should be my hero killer here. I mean, if it comes down to if we can delete the heroes, we are good to go, right? So that's kind of the plan here. It makes sense in my head. We can talk about the draft afterwards, but let's hop into voice and get going. Hello, Mr. Dola. How are you doing?
I'm doing well enough. How are you?
I'm doing good. Uh, yeah, I don't know for anyone reading the chat. I did offer to let him reconsider his decision to sit 5 Bs, um, but he reconsidered and didn't change anything. So we are
Quite
playing.
magnanimous of you.
We are playing. I know. Well, I did actually point out he had Kozil at 7 lives, not 8. I did actually point that out. So trying to play this as
Mr.
above
Beast.
board as possible.
Right.
Yeah, Halucia only has 2 lives, though. I'm not sure. S7 kind of looks like a 2. Maybe that was the
Upside
mistake.
down.
Mega
Yeah.
Silver, good luck to both. Thank you. Yeah, this will be an interesting one. The draft was wild. That was a weird one. That was so funny. Um,
It was it's probably definitely something that would have been more interesting in person or to see some reactions because
yeah,
yeah, it was
it was fully. I'm not sure. Well, we can talk about the draft afterwards, but I think I'm ready to hop in here. Don't forget to you have to do the random characters. Oh, actually, I do too. We both have to. Um,
yeah.
for the OM removal. Crazy. Uh, I forgot about that little web, didn't I? Okay.
Web.
I mean, the bees are just a vehicle for Sujoa to like pop off here. I assume he wants to lead with Halucia, even though I think he'd be better served with the spiders, frankly. But the thing is, this map is so small, we literally can't do like order marker 1 on anything, because like, what's the point? Like, even with a 3 range special, this blue guy can practically hit his start zone. I mean, with 5 movement, too. Okay. I'm ready to go. Good
All
luck.
right, let's do it.
Let's see it.
You as well.
There we go. Go for it.
Okay.
The app has been working so smooth recently. Not to jinx it, but
Yeah.
it's quite nice. I don't know if I've mentioned that, but it's been doing a lot better. Um, Okay, well, his spider's opening makes a lot of sense. He can practically entangle anything he wants. Yeah, he can't get too close. He gets up to that level 3, and I can start to do stuff to that wyvern. I can start to do stuff, which is scary. It's really scary. Yeah. Gosh, what does he do? Oh, he's gonna try and screen. Okay. That makes sense. Um, Wyvern doesn't kill me, right? I just can't roll defense. I just can't roll defense. Okay. Oh, he's gonna let me go for it. Okay. Huh. He's gonna let me go for it.
All right.
Alrighty. One on the bees. Um, let's see. Do we go for it? Full send with Wyvern? Do we go for it?
You have more bees with your one squad than I do with my two squad. That's very sad.
Yep. I wondered if you'd consider dropping a spider, just in case. So if you have to switch to the bees, you have full activation still, but um
I did consider it. Of course, almost technically, I need 6 bees for full activation, right?
that's true. That's true. Yeah, I don't even have that many. Let's see. Oh gosh, what is this Wyvern's move? 7. Wow. I don't like how fast those spiders are. 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't like how short this map is. Because my flying advantage is not super negated. Sorry, I realize I'm gonna have to think about this way harder than I thought I was. Yeah, okay. All right,
No
so,
problem. I spent some time on my move.
uh,
Flying sting, done.
flying sting. There's nothing to sting, is the problem. Oh, I guess there's one guy. Um, yeah, well, let's see. I mean, he's gonna let me, like, Sujoa can hit the wyvern here, but do I lose Sujoa afterwards, you know? And if I kill the wyvern, he still gets coastal attacks. Which is horrible. Horrible. Um, okay, I want to wait. Ooh, I want to wait. 6, 7. Okay. Whiffer will go to here. Uh, this bee will swing to here. This bee will swing to here. Oh, actually. We'll position to here instead. Into here. Okay. There we go.
Okay.
There we go. All right. So he can get to that level 3 now with the Wyvern, but that's okay. That is okay. Malefer's in position, so our bees are super dangerous because now when we go in, we're way more likely to actually get wounds with all of those sacrifices. And we're going for the sacrifices, obviously, because, well, we could go into, if we're going into spiders, maybe the roll is fine. There's not a ton of, like, height advantage that we're going to get on this map. Yeah, I knew this map was small. I thought that's why Suzhou would be more dangerous, and she absolutely is. I mean, her threat range is still even better than, like, literally I can hit the Wyvern. And I don't know if that was a mistake for him or if that was intentional bait. Because I really did think about going for it. I didn't take the bait either way. I didn't take the opportunity. But my thinking here is, so Mellifera on this level 5, 4 lives. Wyvern can come in, get a 4v5, which is very good. Spiders can come in. If they kill, oh, okay, that move I don't understand. That move I don't understand. Well, no, I mean, he's getting away from the bees. He's getting away from the bees, that's fair. But Suzhou 1v1s this Wyvern, right? I don't. Like, I just get to level 3. I mean, he could put a spider there. He should put a spider there. He should put a spider there. But yeah, I get to that. If I get to that level 3, oof. Oof. That's. I mean, we still take the special to try and get some poison action going. We don't take the 5v4. I don't think. Oh man. I should have looked at the math beforehand. Uh-oh. I mean, Poison Sting technically has an infinite number of wounds you can do. So I think Poison Sting is just better. Theoretically. Theoretically. Um, okay. I mean, Mellifera is creating a really nice leaving engagement tag. So I'm still counting spider moves. I'm like so paranoid one of them's gonna sneak past and kill a bee. That would really suck. That would really suck. I mean, that's the nice thing about him having actual squads of spiders, and also the fact that they don't kill themselves. But I just felt like Suzhou was so good, and then wanted to take, when he drafted 2 squads of bees, I knew the figure limit was going to hurt him. And Mellifera is still, like, dangerous, you know? Like.
All right. All that done.
Okay. 2 on the bees. We will. We will go for it. Oh, yeah. All right. We'll take the 4v4 with Suzhou. And start to roll for poison. Oh
Oh my
shit.
goodness.
Holy shit. Um, hmm. I don't have any commentary on that, I guess. Jesus. Hmm. This turn was gonna look a lot different 3 seconds ago. Now I have to think again. Oh man. Okay. Well, holy shit. Sujoa. Incredible. Incredible. All right. 5, 6, 7, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So I want to be able to start killing spiders. 7. Do we sacrifice a bee already? No, I want him to kill the heroes. Ooh. Okay, this bee is gonna swing over to here. Uh, that bee will stay. All the other bees will stay where they are, I suppose. Okay. That's that. That's my turn, I guess.
All right. It was quite a turn.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Flabbergasted. Flabbergasted. I mean, Jesus Christ. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Just trying to shield Kozolov from Sujoa. I don't blame him at all. I don't blame him at all. Absolutely don't blame him. Sheesh.
All right then.
Okay. 3 on the bees. Um, hmm. Okay, Entangling Web is 1 order marker, 16 or higher. Okay. Uh, all right. Do we just start picking off spiders with Sujoa? It's kind of tempting. It's really kind of tempting. Like, just take the. I don't want to put her into that position though. That was a really nice spider position. Um, do we move Mellifera then? Yeah, I mean, do we move Mellifera then? Because the spiders themselves are truly no threat to anything. I mean, a bee could attack a spider. Like that seems fine. Um, okay. Sujoa is just going to. Oh, is she huge? I bet she is. Yeah, there's no way she's not. Yeah, she's huge. Huge 6. That's really interesting. Um, okay. Jesus. I just want to be in a place where Kozul can't hit Mellifera. They're all in such good positions. Ugh, they're all in such good positions. Do we need to just regroup here? I mean, he can do that with Kozul. I think I'm okay with that. Or do we full send? None of the bees can even get there. Sorry, I'm still thinking way too hard about this. This is a problem with double bonders. It's too many options.
Right.
Okay. All 2 bonders I have, just so many options. Okay. All right, we gotta start killing spiders eventually. So, okay, we'll come in here. Normal attack, 4v2.
All right.
Okay, and then, uh, this be to, I think there. Yeah, that's a good spot. B could go in, start normal attacking. I'm just worried about that entangling web. That would really suck. That would really suck to get some motor marker stolen. That's how he gets back in this game, man. That's how he gets back in this game. That's absolutely how he gets back in the game. I mean, we could get multiple attacks off here. Or he steals order markers. That's the other way. Okay, I think those bees don't want to move, actually. Okay, that is round.
All right.
Here we go. Okay, well. Well, still can't switch into wormlings because, oof. That's scary. He's got to be going all spiders. It's got to be going all spiders. Which is fine. We can keep on the bees. Okay. We'll do that. Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry, I need to, don't forget to undo, you probably remembered, you're smarter than me, but don't forget to undo the random numbers.
Sure.
It would have been quite obvious. Oh yeah, you already remembered. Okay. Oh, well. Damn it. It didn't change. Go for it. I guess I'm just gonna hope you don't get one. Is he going for it? Get that. Get that thing. Get that attack gun. Yeah, get that attack gun. Ugh. Get that attack gun.
All right, we'll attack up at the queen.
Yep, the queen. She's got 5 defense there. Ooh. Does your crushing grass thing, does that trigger, or is she too big?
Too big.
Yeah, small or medium, bigger. Okay. Gotcha. Damn it.
All right, we'll attack some bees. We'll start with the one on shadow.
Yep. It's a good roll. Got it.
And then elbow throw.
Yep. Just 2. Alrighty. One on bees. Sujoa is going to swing to here. Attack Kozel, 4v3. Got a lot to get through. Start rolling for poison. Don't get it. I don't believe. Yeah, 10 or higher. Okay. You have your thing to roll for too, right?
Yep. Yep, I
Great.
missed.
Okay. If I do a wound, like say I got the poison sting there, you would get to roll. How many times do you get to roll for this? I guess. Is it like do you take all of the damage kind of at once at the end, or are you rolling like? Oh wait, there's maybe something in the FAQ actually. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
roll for wounded range after the initial attack wounds and after each poison wound inflicted, as long as Kozel's not destroyed. Wow. Okay. So you would have gotten to roll for it multiple times. That is very good to know. Okay. Well, this bee's gonna slide back to being somewhere useful. This bee is gonna slide to there. Okay, actually, I guess this bee is going here. Sure. Well, I guess, yeah. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, actually. Let's see where we're all with these guys. Okay. Yeah, I think we got to try. Okay. And then definitely, yeah, back to here. Okay, we'll attack, normal attack here, 2v2 on the spider.
Okay.
Ooh, okay. We'll roll for Mellifera's thing. We get it. Roll again. 1 for 2. We will roll again for Mellifera's thing. Don't get it. Ouch. We
A lot of
will.
D20s going.
Yeah, yeah, seriously. We'll do a normal attack on the even ground spider, 1v2. Just one attack dice. We'll re-roll for the aura. We get it. We'll roll again. One die is not a lot. There we go. And we'll roll again. Don't get it. Oof. Spiders do not want to blank. That is my turn 1.
Okay.
Damn, well, he's gonna kill my bees. Hopefully I can kill Kozel in that time without losing an order marker. Sky Whale, are you winning yet, right guy? Honestly, it still doesn't feel like it despite killing the Wyvern and only having lost 1 bee, because I'm about to lose a lot more is the problem. I wonder if he's gonna try for an entangling web here. I was really hoping to kill that spider with the two attacks, 2v2. The 1v2, that would have been really funny if it went through. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's the way he... Wins games here. I wonder if he switches to Sujoa. I mean, Sujoa is the supremely dangerous one.
Swing over here and hit the B.
Okay. Oof. That'll do it. Okay. Can he... Oh, okay. Going for the entangling web. I wonder if he activates anything else to try to. Okay. That's 1, 2. You try to make that. How firmly is he going for these? Well, we can keep 1B pretty safe. Yeah, we can keep 1B pretty safe.
All right, we'll try to web this B.
Yep. Web to B.
Miss, and then 1 attack with the spider.
Yep. Yeah. The little insect defense is so strong. Okay. Two's on the bees. We'll swivel. We'll get real cozy here. Ooh. Yeah, okay. We'll take the 4v3 on Kozel. And start to roll for the poison. Okay, so wait, so you get to roll twice now for your wounded rage thing already.
Yeah, we'll go on
You'll
Sujoa. 1, 2.
Okay. Nice. Got one at least? No, both of them. Wait.
Yeah,
Yeah,
both
wounded
hit.
rage is
Yeah,
13.
13 plus.
Yeah, oh, it's the crushing grasp. That's okay.
So
Wow, we're
2 on
just
Sujoa.
evenly. Okay. Rolling again. Don't get. Okay. This B will swing to here. This B. Ugh. Goodness gracious. Okay. You know what B I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The B underneath Sujoa is going to. Ugh. Good lord. We will attack the guy, that guy. I don't know if you can see that. We're gonna use the sacrificial sting.
Okay.
There we go.
They are dead.
Both of them. Alrighty. That is my turn. Okay. Well, another
Okay, Kozel will attack
4 wounds on
Sujoa.
Kozel. Yeah. Absolutely. Okay. All right. If we keep this bee alive, if this bee survives a 2v3, this is such a big roll. This is such a big roll. Kozel survives another turn. And he can start doing stuff with spiders in the start zone, which is kind of annoying, honestly. But what I do then is probably just go to Lucia.
Okay, we'll attack up at the last B.
Yeah, it's the big one. 1 for 2. Gotta make me roll. Oh, ouch. Well, that hurts.
Then we'll attack the red wormling.
Yep. Oof. Wow. Okay.
And attack a mind flayer.
Yeah, spiders. Spiders doing stuff. Three was on bees. 3 was on bees. Order marker removal still a possibility, But honestly, like his spider OMs are bad now. His spider OMs are really bad. Could do mind flayers. Oh, I wish that bee had survived. Damn it. Really, really wish that bee had survived. Believe it or not. Believe it or not, I wish that bee had survived. The entangling web is going to be a problem for the whole game, but if we can kill Felucia, then attacks of two are fine because we can start to just take his order markers with our actual attacks. Yeah, honestly, Mind Flayer is just the way to go. I think, yeah, I think Mind Flayer is probably just the way to go. I don't want him to kill Sujoa. Might get lucky though. Maybe Sujoa turn 1, Mind Flayer 2, Sujoa 3, Mind Flayer X. Man, but they can just climb to height. And then I'm taking a 3v3. That doesn't feel good. That really doesn't feel good. Sorry, that entangling web is just so scary. Okay. We'll do that.
All right.
Let's do it. Ooh,
Got it.
okay. One's on just Sujoa, no more bees. We're just gonna try and attack Kozel. 4v4. Okay.
I
Going for the
missed.
poison. I did not. And I don't believe Kozel gets to roll for that last
Correct.
killing one.
Correct.
Okay. All right. Yeah, get him with the got him with the poison. That is my turn.
All right, Koza will attack
Oh,
Sujoa.
sorry. That ten is a success. I apologize.
Oh,
That's what I meant when I said you said I missed. I said I
okay.
didn't. It's a 10. Yeah, it's a 10 through 19,
My
not an
fault.
11. You're good. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. He doesn't get a roll for that last the last wound because now he died. Okay, well that's exactly why. But he can entangling web. Oh no, I'm just gonna go for the mind flares. Okay.
Let me reorder that.
I'm gonna go for Helucia here.
Okay, attack the blue mind flare.
Okay. They've got 4 defense.
And then the red one.
Mm-hmm. Red one takes one.
And then Sujoa.
Mm-hmm. Okay. 2 on Sujoa. She's gonna disengage, fly to Helucia. Now my turns are easy without the bees. That was really the problem, not the bonders.
That was the
but
tricky thing.
yeah, the bee positioning. We'll make a 4v3 on Helucia. And start to roll for poison. We get 1.
2.
Oh
Dead.
my lord. Oh my lord.
I'll concede here.
Okay, that's fair. Jesus Christ, Swarm nerf Sujoa. Yeah, I mean that's 2 in a game. I don't know. I don't know how you're supposed to like play around that. I mean, you just have to. You just assume that's not gonna happen. Jesus Christ. Yeah, there was someone in the Discord. I think someone said when I posted our draft. I think someone said I prefer Kevindola unless Sujoa hits a 20. Yeah. Um, I'm
Yeah, I
gonna
maybe could have done a
reply.
spider block on the in the first round. You still would have gotten. You would have had to do a 4v5, which maybe you still would have done against the Wyverns. I could have done otherwise. Yeah, there's.
Yeah, there's
I mean,
really
I
no.
had some. I placed the bees around Halucia to stop Sujoa, but I didn't. Obviously, when half my army's gone, then
Right.
I don't really have
Y-
much blocking to be
y-
able to do.
Yeah, well, like you have to start developing stuff. Like you can't. I mean, I guess you could have left a spider back there, but I don't know. In hindsight, that feels a little silly because like very likely scenario, Halusha's still at like 2 out of 7, and the game goes on. I mean, because spiders might have killed my mind flayers by the time I kill Halucia. I did you have your 3 on Halucia? I assumed it
I
was.
did, yeah.
Yeah. Um, yeah, Max staying those D20 rolls. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it is a skill-based game, so obviously Kevin Dola misplayed somewhere, but um,
For sure.
yeah, I did like your.
I should have dropped Halucia for more bees, right?
I
That was
yeah, Lucia was a waste of 120 points.
Lucia and
Literally
Wyvern.
one shot. Yeah. Yeah. I tried to give him a chance. Everyone, it's on record. I tried to give him a chance to replace
True.
Lucia with the B, and he didn't go for it. So maybe that was a mistake right
Lucia and
there.
Wyvern. Lucia and Wyvern both would have been better
Oh
suited with
yeah, no,
bees.
they literally just didn't even get an attack this game. Immediately 20s. Um yeah, that was nuts. I don't know. I really liked your opening positioning. It made things really difficult for me to do anything with the B. And then that Yingvild play, I should have seen that coming. You can probably tell I didn't from the way I had my B sitting. Holy cow. Yeah, that was a nice play too. Um, but
Yeah,
yeah,
thanks.
I I think I don't know. I actually personally, and maybe this is a some kind of bias, a self bias. I felt like I had a decent chance in the after the draft ended. I felt very good still about this specifically because I knew Sujoa. Obviously, I didn't think she was gonna be this dangerous. Um,
Mhm.
but like she's still extremely dangerous into the Wyvern especially, but then also Kozel just like starting to churn through. I mean, she killed Kozel normally through normal poison stings. And she rolled very well. I
Right.
mean, she always got a wound, so she always got the chance to roll for it. Um, but it felt like then in the end game, mind flayers were just going to be very devastating into anything that was left besides the heroes. That was kind of actually, and the mind flayers even into like Halucia and Kozel were still kind of dangerous. Because that order mark removal, there was so many D20 abilities this game. That was pretty nuts.
Right, and the way you were rolling, you would have been enslaving me all over the
Yeah,
place. So
yeah, I literally just hit 2 right there. I mean, it's too bad a nat 20 doesn't permanently put them in your army. It's always just a temporary. They should have added that. That would have been sick. Um, yeah, I would have just had your whole draft. Um, yeah, I'm curious how you felt about the draft. If you
I mean,
had,
I felt pretty good. I was pretty surprised you took mind flayers over like 2 squads of spiders just because I thought 2 squads of spiders with Sujoa made her like incredibly more dangerous. Um, so I was surprised that wasn't a pick.
I actually wanted
You
just
made.
one. But then you grab that red wormling. With my last 105, I actually wanted a squad of Cathar. I wanted that one squad of Cathar and the other red wormling. I felt like that was going to be really dangerous.
Sure.
But then you grab that too.
No,
I
when I took the 2 Bs, I would have been very happy to have Malafara with the 2 Bs. I was also happy. I didn't expect to. I thought I was happy with 8 Bs
yeah,
too. I expected you to take spiders, so I was happy with 8 Bs going into spiders just because those attacks of one I thought could do stuff and I could
with the reroll,
block
yeah,
off a lot of areas. Um,
yep.
so not to say a third squad of spiders for me was bad. Um, but it didn't play out exactly how I had expected the draft. But I mean,
That
I
was the
was I
hope.
was happy with the bonding and the Wyvern and Kozel. But
Yeah. No, that was the hope. I had thought if I started, I felt like Suzhou was just really strong in the pool for a whole bunch of reasons. Um, and I felt
yeah,
like if I started with Sujoa and took one squad of bees, you would be tempted to take that, and having that be half of your figure limit would maybe be painful for you down the line. I mean, I don't think dropping 5 bees is actually a huge penalty in hindsight, but you're still playing, uh, you know, 60 some points under. Um, but yeah, it was an interesting draft. Yeah, for sure. All right. Well,
yeah,
thanks
yeah,
for the
yeah.
game. I'll let you go. I don't know that there's all that much to say about that, honestly, tactically. I mean, uh, were you baiting me with that wyvern placement turn one? That was the only other question. Because
Turn one.
I could have hit the wyvern with Sujoa on my turn one, and I wasn't sure if you wanted to bait me into that or not.
Yeah, I was going to be okay with it. I didn't think you would do it, so it was kind of like a half-hearted bait.
Okay. Okay. Because that was what I spent so long considering on that first turn. Um, I chickened out and just went for a Mellifera move. But
Sure.
yeah, well played. I don't know. Yeah, the dice. I don't know. The dice had something to say, I guess. All right. Well, good luck in the rest of the tournament. You're not
All
coming to
right. Yeah.
Escape
You
Con,
too.
right? I didn't see your.
Correct.
Okay. You don't want to just absolutely clean up. That's or just
That
too
must be it. Yeah.
far, just too far of a trip.
Yeah. Just too much time commitment, I'd say.
That's fair. That's fair. All right. Well,
So I'll.
enjoy your day. Thanks for getting this game in
Yeah.
the morning. Appreciate it.
Yeah. No problem. Yep.
Have a
Catch you
good
next
one,
time.
man. See ya.
You too. Bye.
Max. I mean, spiders get out activations. I don't think I would concede, but I always have faith. Well, yeah. The thing is, I also have OM removal with my two full health mind flayers, and once I get my mind flayers into position, I can start trying to take turns with my heroes, and it just like the spiders attacks of two. Like, yeah, that's fine. We saw him put one wound on. We saw them put one wound on a mind flayer, but you have a full health Mellifera with 4 defense, full 4 life Sujo with 4 defense, full health blue flare, 3 life mind flayer, all of them with 4 defense. Um, I mean, it's I think like even with like yeah maybe you get lucky and you get a couple you take a whole round of you take a whole round of order markers, right? You get extremely lucky and you get a whole bunch of attacks off. And uh, this is assuming I don't like he lost his turn 2. I have my turn 3. I swivel here. I'm going to kill a spider. So you're down to 2 squads. So as soon as I kill 4 more, you're good. And remember, the mind flares are what I'm going to be taking turns with now because and I'm going to be alternating because they also have order marker removal, right? So the only way you survive and it's a 3v2 to steal the OM. That's why I drafted them. Sky Whale. It's no single air elemental taking on half an army, but the bugs could surely pull it off. They were defending okay against some stuff. Max, yeah, you are definitely in the driver's seat. Just saying, there's still a chance. Well, okay. Here's the thing. I just rolled 2 nat 20s for poison sting on 2 separate. Uh, one was you know, full life. I mean, I just one shot 2 separate heroes from full to dead with Sujoa. If you're Kevin, you're really thinking like, yeah, the dice are gonna turn around for me here. This is just not the game. It's just not the game. I mean, my attack was fantastic with Sujoa. That was like 90% of the reason we won this game. Yeah, 20 out of 34. So really, really good. well, slightly higher than average. I mean, 3 skulls higher than average, but that's literally what we needed with Sujoa, because Sujoa actually rolled better. She was always 2 for 4 or 3 for 4. So Sujoa got a chance to hit the poison sting every single time. Now, even if our attack drops down, I mean, the spiders have 2 defense here. And again, we're taking 3v2s, so we're looking at like 60 some chance to just delete order marker. Way better than his, right? So that's the thing. Like, you have to get so insanely lucky to get the webs necessary to come back, and then as soon as you don't, you're losing your own order marker. So I don't think he wanted to play it out just because he wouldn't even be playing. Like, I'd just be Sonic Blast, delete order marker. Okay, that's gone. Take your turn. Sonic Blast. Oh, next order marker. Take your turn. Sonic Blast. Oh, I missed one. Oh, I get one at the end of the round. Next turn, missed the web. Sonic Blast. Oh, I get one more turn. I did a couple wounds, and then oh, my 2 is gone. Psionic Blast. Now my 3 is gone. Like, yeah, he just wouldn't have been playing anymore. As soon as the Mind Flare comes out, the Mind Flares have been drafted in both of my games so far, and they've actually been quite dangerous. It's really funny that that ended up being the best part of my army. Yeah, it's not an air elemental. I remember was that against Skywhale that game? It was a losing. I mean, it was an extremely losing position, and uh, my opponent, maybe it was Skywhale. It was Skywhale or Siegfried. That was our game. Yeah, you were like, might as well play it out, and I never mind playing it out. I usually do, just for fun. To roll some more dice. But like, I had so many things left on the board, like stingers. Um, Mimring had some health left. Maybe it was low, but then someone in the comments afterwards was really like, yeah, Skywell, I conceded, and then someone said I shouldn't have. Oh, we didn't play it out. Yeah, yeah. Uh, yeah. And then someone was like, really like, never give up. Air Elemental had a total chance. Like, they were just stunned, like flabbergasted. Not even like what Max is saying, like yeah, you're losing, but like it's fun to just try to see, because maybe you get that like 0.5% chance or something, so you might as well always try, which I understand. I do get that perspective, but that was not this guy's perspective. He was like he was like he should have played it out because it was still an even game. Like it wasn't like, oh, you should shoot for the moon. It was like, you're just like, this is a normal position and you can win this. Why did you concede? That was really funny. Um, yeah, this is not one of those positions. Just because there's a lot of figures left on the board. And they got some D20 shenanigans left, but again, it's like blue mind flare just starts to take turns here and delete that OM, delete that OM, delete that OM. Max, Rygarn versus 26 Mara Warriors, Eldgrim, and 2 Krav. Yeah, I mean, you might as well play it out for that 1% chance. Because maybe you get it, and now you have a story, right? So, yeah, you could argue, but, uh, I mean, it wouldn't have been very... The thing is, like, the difference there is that you've got some tactics, and there's some stuff. You're still playing the game. Order marker removing abilities really suck to play against. They're very strong, and they're very good. That's why I drafted the Mind Flayers, who have good stats too, by the way. But like, he wouldn't have even been playing the game. It's like I would have taken all his order markers, and it would have just sucked for him. Like, I wouldn't want to do that either. I would have felt bad. I don't want to play. I don't want to play that game. But he was very congenial about it. I like playing kevindola. He's a fun guy. Um, yeah, he had better positioning than I did. That kind of hurt to deal with. Only having one squad of bees was super risky, but yeah, 2 nat 20s on the poison sting. Not sure what else you can do. I mean, I would have taken another like wound, a normal wound even, put 3 on, and then my 3 was Sujoa, because he's got his second on spiders. they maybe do some stuff, and then try and do some more, roll once more on Lucia. Probably don't kill him. I mean, 7 lives is still a ton, but then he gets a swing. Maybe he kills Sujoa, maybe he doesn't. Even if he does, a 2-life Lucia is still really susceptible to. I mean, Mellifera could come in and smack him here. For yeah, I mean, it's the game was over when the Kozil went down. He missed the entangling web, and I hit that first nat 20 on the Wyvern. I think that was the start of the slide, and he made plays to get back into it. But after I won that initiative and killed Kozil, that was pretty much the game. But yeah, he positioned better. That Yingvild move, I'm like kicking myself. That is a mistake I should not be making. It's really a mistake I should not be making. But in my head I was like Lord Jive or Yingvild. I think it's funny that we both picked the most useless glyphs we could think of, and so I was like, glyphs don't even need to think about. Don't even need to think about what they do. Lord Ivor literally has no benefit to anything in this army because we have no normal range. And then Yingvild is whatever. They're so fast. Are they going to need disengage? No, probably not. Yeah, so that was my mistake. I should have put one forward and sacrificed in order to prevent that play. But that's okay. Used up a lot of luck here, so we'll see how the next 2 game goes, but so far so good. Thanks everyone for watching. Man, maybe I need to wear something other than Heroscape shirts for streams, because that was the best luck I've had in a long time. All right, everyone. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. This was a fun one. We will have. We've got a bit of a break until the next OHS round drops and the next OST round drops. We've really got not that much going on. I know there's a OST store champs coming up and a Sir Heroscape tournament coming up. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to go to either, which is really unfortunate. My summer is crazy already, but we'll see. Keep an eye out for some streams. I will have a Stratagems coming out after Scape Summit. I might upload a video soon. I mean, things have been crazy. Graduation weekend is this weekend. Lots of big changes happening. We've got family coming. So, yeah, with that being said, I'm going to sign off.